Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Capricorn from October the 4th through the 10th. As I'm doing this weekly, I am going to do something a little bit extra. So stay tuned to the end. I'm going to do a separate pile for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon, so that you can take a little bit different information that is relevant for your particular portion of the signage and apply it where it needs to be applied, okay? All right, as we always do, we're starting off with our Sacred Geometry deck here for all Sun, Moon, and Rising signs of Capricorn, okay? And then we will use our Psychic Tarot deck to do the main spread for every single day of the week. We'll use our White Sage Tarot deck to do the clarifications. If I need to use the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, I will pull those ones out. We'll do a Numerology card. We'll also do an Angel card. And then, like I said, the separate piles at the end. We'll have 3 different cards for represented in each of those different stacks for you. Okay? All right. So we have some special stuff that's going on this week. It seems like we always have special stuff that's going on in the cosmos, but you know this lineup that we've had is for a specific reason. But we're starting to get a little bit of relief. Not only do we have the new moon in Libra on Wednesday, so get those new moon wishes out there. It also happens to be the day that Pluto goes direct after being in retrograde for a hot minute. Monday's a very good astrological day. Wednesday obviously put a little mojo in that. Friday is a very good astrological day for a lot of people. Sunday is the other big day because we have Saturn that is actually going direct, and it happens to be 10/10, which is a portal day. So there's extra day for extra magic, and that is why these days this week it's going to be really, really awesome and interesting. Okay, so extra manifestation power if you want to take advantage of that. So Capricorn, this is the card that you have. You're being told to stay clear and focused, okay? Clarity is what is needed most for you this week, or could be the result of the energies that show up here in the cards. Clarity, clarity, clarity. All right, let's see what we have for you here with that clarity card. So let's get your cards out. 1 card for every single day of the week. Monday, that was super fast. We have the Temperance card. We have Patience, okay? Tuesday, we have Third Eye Chakra, so let's take a look at what we're focusing on. The waiting game, the 2 of Wands. Decisions being made here. Wednesday's energy, what do we have? Wednesdays, and everyone's getting this. We have the 8 of Rods, accelerated communication. Keep them together or separate? Separate. Okay, thank you. We have the 5 of Cups, but we also have that followed up with the High Priestess that is here. Saturday we have New Beginnings. We have the Fool, and Sunday we have the 8 of Swords energy. So what we've got going on here, this is all about transforming into something else, my friends. That is exactly what's going on here. We're in the transformative energy, and this is why we're being asked to be clear. So Patience, Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy. In the traditional deck, you can see that there's this balancing that's happened with the water between water and sea. There is a healing that comes through with the Temperance card, but it does ask you to be a little bit patient about some things. Something that you've planted, something that you've wished for, something that you've wanted. On Tuesday, we have the energy of the Third Eye Chakra, so this is the awareness that shows up, okay? And a choice that either needs to be made or has been made. Your eyes have been open towards kind of what this is. Now, whenever we have the 2 of Wands energy, I always say it doesn't matter if you go left or doesn't matter if you go right, because both of those decision points, those trajectories, end up in the same ending point. So you just have to make the decision that feels most comfortable to you. What's more fun? Do the more fun thing, right? Now on Wednesday, we have the energy of the Eight of Rods, which is a lot of fast incoming communication. Text, emails, phone calls, that type of energy. There also will be, for many of you, a lot of spiritual downloads that comes through on this particular day. Pay attention to your dreams as well, because usually that's how they manifest for most people. We do have the energy of Sagittarius that is hitting us later on towards the week. So let me go through the moon positions, because I have a feeling that this is going to be necessary for somebody to hear. We have the energy of Virgo on Monday. We have the energy of it transitioning into Libra for the full moon in Libra. On Wednesday, late and Thursday, then late Thursday, what happens is the signage transitions into Scorpio. Okay. So death, transformation, those different types of things. And then Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, it switches positions into Sagittarius. So forward momentum, adventure, those different types of things. Now I bring that up, and I'm pulling a different deck because I want to double check something real quick. Let's see what we have here. Yeah. I was going to say something different, but this really does have a lot to do with the transformation that you're in. I just need to double check because we still have a couple of other big bodies that are in play here. Now, I find this very interesting that we definitely are finding a new beginning after we're going through some transition, but let's get to that because I feel the detail that you need based on some other changes that you've been patiently waiting for and are going to be making decisions are going to lead towards a little bit of, well, it'll lead to a little bit of growth here. You've got the Five of Cups, which in this one is called emotional loss. Okay. If you're leaving something that you've been involved with for a while, there's a natural propensity to feel a little bit of heartache for that. But what you have to realize, especially if you're making a change, is that something is no longer right for you. And instead of focusing on the 3 cups that have spilled over, pay attention to the 2 cups that you still have readily available in your hands to do some balancing with there. So it's okay to feel the feels. You just want to make sure that you're not staying in the tears for way too long, because there's always a way to just turn around and take those 2 cups and move forward. We have the energy of the High Priestess that shows up here on Friday, which means there is wisdom and intuition within you, and that shouldn't be challenged. But there is also a potential that there's more information that you may not know about yet as well. So go with what feels good, right? When we get to the energy of Saturday, and this is what I was saying, and I wanted to double check something, this is the energy of Uranus, and Uranus is the energy of the Fool. And Uranus has been in play and will continue to be in play for a little bit. It does have a little pop-up. It's on Friday, but it does pop back in more towards Sunday. But basically the energy of the Fool is that you have a fresh start now. So if you've made a decision to do something, and now you're going through the natural motions of, okay, now I've got to do this, and I'm feeling, I don't even want to say remorse or regret. It's just a little bit of, okay, now I got to go let this go, and I'm ready to pack up and do these new things. There's more information that's going to be revealed, but you're going to be able to jump all up, all in. The only thing that we get here on Sunday is that you've got a little bit of nervousness. You got a little bit of analysis paralysis. Now, this one happens to be called Trapped in Fear. I hate the title on that one, though it could be real for some people. But what it is the realization that you've got all of this mental activity that's happening. And because so much is going on up here, you're like stuck. You're not making any decisions. You're not making any moves. You're like stuck up here. The only person that's holding you there is you. It's like mini devil information, mini Capricorn, if you will. You need to let that go. There's nobody that's holding you there. The second that you start making any move, then you'll find the momentum shows up again. So that's just a little bit of too much in your head, right? Therefore, you're seeking clarity this particular week. I would call on your angels or whoever else is in your pantheon to help support you with clarity. Now let's go ahead and pull a numerology card. And then I'll pull an angel card, and then I'll do clarifiers to see what else we can get into here for these days of the week, okay? All right, so let's get a numerology card for our Capricorn, please. Oh, thank you. For some of you, this is going to have a lot to do with your spirituality and your growth, like I said before. Okay. 777 just showed up here. So if that number is meaningful to you, I think you're going to get some happy little surprises out of that. Okay. Let's take a look at the angel number. Let's see what the angels would like to say towards our Capricorn this week based on the cards. Thank you. Highly spiritual. You have Mother, Father, God that shows up here. So this is the energy of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. This is the universe. We are here. We are helping. We are helping you go through this transition. We are available to speak to you when you are ready to listen to what it is that we have to say, type of a vibe. Okay, so that's really actually cool and awesome. 1, 2, 3 major arcana. You're still not the winner. I think it was it Gemini that had like 5 major arcana? So also going through big transformations and periods in their life. But at the end of the day, the only thing that you really have to do is you have to stay grounded in the situation, because there are going to be changes that are going to be coming up for you. There are going to be better financial opportunities. There are going to be other things that are coming, but you're in the middle of that transition right now. So you just have to be patient. So let's see what else Temperance wants to be able to tell us here. Moderation. Okay, first card is the World. Okay. Second card out is the Justice card, and then we have the Star card in the reverse position, and this one wants to pop out as well. Okay. So what we have going on here is you are patiently waiting for things to be balanced in a way for something that you want. Okay. The universe is trying to tell you that maybe there's a little bit more activity that you need to put in on this with this Aquarius in the reverse position. Like, you need to be doing a little bit more active manifestation. And if you wished on something and it hasn't shown up yet, don't give up on it. Be patient. But this is the biggest killer for people in their manifestations, is that they keep sticking with that one thing over and over. There's nothing wrong with saying, I am happy to experience the ... of what it is that you want every single day, but you can't focus on that solely completely all day long. You definitely have to move forward, and you have to put different energy vibes out there. So you've done all the manifesting that you can do in this particular situation. It is going to come. Start doing different things. 8 of Cups. Time to move forward. Okay? Let us move now into this 2 of Wands energy, the waiting game with the third eye chakra on Tuesday. That was super fast. Okay. Definitely having energy to do with the Fool. The Fool came out again. You may not have been ready in the past to get up off of this particular situation. Whatever that situation is for you. Very, very tired. Not really prepared to move forward. Right? Not really seeing how to do it. Yeah, you're a little bit stuck here, my friend. Waiting game. So the awareness that shows up with your third eye is, maybe I would do a little bit of extra third eye exercises. You can find the different Hertz music for third eye, quick little 10, 20, 30 minutes. You can just work with specific crystals. You can work with the clear quartz crystal and just lay down with it right on your third eye. Kind of break up anything that's in there to support your clarity. If you really feel like you need to have a conversation with the universe, have a conversation with the universe. But at the end of the day, you cannot make a wrong decision with the 2 of Wands. They have 2 perfect paths for you. You just have to figure out the one that's going to make you the most happy, and then do it. Move forward. Create the forward momentum. But it does look like at some point you are going to make the decision with the 2 of Swords in the reverse position, is indicating that you are going to make the decision that you have to make here. Okay. Therefore, you have accelerated motion. You have the 8 of Rods now. We have the 3 of Cups in the sideways position. We have the 6 of Wands in the reverse position. And then we have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so what we got going on here is if you allow it, because I got to read this both ways. If you allow it, the universe is going to share with you the combination of how to receive this new partnership coming together, a group of people coming together, that it's going to work in the right way. Okay? If you allow the messages to be heard. So what I would say, Capricorn, for you is you need to be doing the listening and not really doing the talking on this particular day. Because if you spend too much time doing this, it's very possible that you will miss the message that is meant for you to hear about getting this Three of Cups happy moment that we have going on. So that's why it's in the sideways position, and it caps off with the Eight of Wands. You need to be the listener, not the talkie, right? Just receive the information. Just receive. Just receive. I hear what you're saying. Write things down. So what I think I heard you say was, don't just listen. That would be your best support, I could tell you, on Wednesday. Now, this also is the new moon, so I would be doing your manifestations after you get off work or whatever it is that you're doing. Communicate. So manifesting out to the universe, praying what it is that you want, writing your manifestation list down, creating a burn list, sending it to the universe, and then maybe just listen to the responses that you get as well without challenging it. Five of Cups energy, right? Feeling as though you are maybe a little bit sad about having to move on, or feeling nostalgic about it in some kind of way. Let the tears flow if they need to flow. But let's see what else we have with that Five of Cups. Okay, I saw it. There it is. We have the Lovers in the reverse position. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. Could be that you left the lover because there wasn't enough there. It's also possible that you have, if it wasn't a lover, it was a partner, an old job, an old type of a situation, and you're just feeling some kind of way about it. You know that this is going to be a better financial situation for you, but your heart's kind of like really torn with this Ace of Rods in the reverse position. So I would just say, feel the feels and move on. Okay? So let's figure out what the High Priestess is talking to us about here on Friday. Scorpio energy all up in this. Scorpio does have a square with Jupiter in Aquarius on this particular day. That's the expansive energy about innovation that wants to be able to come through. So that might be challenging you just a little bit. Page of Swords in reverse, not looking backwards. Judgment card, Pluto energy showing up here. Being ready to be ready to be ready to receive. Let's do that again. And the Ten of Wands. Perfect. This is really good. So you are going to have, and you know, like I said, when we have all these energies that show up the way that they do, it's possible that you could see these energies like flow in a little bit early, depending upon how tapped in you are, right? But you definitely are not looking backwards. Pluto is here to share with you what you absolutely are going to receive. Therefore, you're going to be ready to release the other things that are there, right? So the High Priestess, I should do it this way. The High Priestess is showing you, yeah, it's not in your best interest to look backwards. We are giving you gifts, rebirth, transformation, second chances, those types of things that come through not only with the Judgment card, but sometimes it shows up with the Wheel of Fortune as well. But that's what this is about. And that, you know, you're going to be letting go of all of the old things that were just weighing you down, that weren't helping you. Okay, that's wonderful. It really is a wonderful combination. So then we get to the energy of Saturday with this Fool energy. Very good. There's a lot of good conjunctions. Saturday is it's going to be a busy day. So I would say for people that with all the different conjunctions that are out there, that it could be a little testy for some people. Stay in your lane. Friday and Sunday are the better days. Just be aware of it. But you've got new beginnings. So let's see what we've got with this Fool card finally that's showing up in the upright for you. Okie dokie. Transformation. Death card, Scorpio. Death to the old, in with the new. Literally what I just said. Transferring out of Scorpio on Saturday into Sagittarius. Like I said, woo. Queen of Cups, yay! Have my emotional poop in a group. Feeling my feels, but feeling firm in my feels. Feeling like, okay, I did that and I'm ready to move forward. I like that. I'm ready to plan. And then we have the Moon card in the reverse position. You have received all of the different information that is required in order for you to make this change. No secrets. Everything is out of the open. You have literally a fresh start. Okay. Now let's find out why that leaves you trapped in fear on Sunday in your head. Why are you in your head so much after all this happiness? Okay, the High Priestess again. Okay, she shared with you. She gave you the 411. The Empress in the reverse position. Chasing. You're chasing. You're chasing instead of letting things come to you. You're not relaxing in this new situation. That's what's going on. It's going to be a really good day. Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles that shows up in the sideways position. So this is really about you trying to come into terms and balance the the information that's come towards you, and you being able to take those new steps. Like I said, just take a step. Yeah, that's what it's about. Balance. You just have to balance. The Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles is just balance. And look at that. You got the Chariot card. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? Positive momentum forward. Positive momentum forward. It might seem a little bumpy, but this is a karmic card as well. Cancer Major Arcana here. Excuse me. It is absolutely the right direction to move, but you have to be in control of the ponies. That shouldn't scare you. Okay? It's giving you the opportunity to do the things that you need to be able to do. So if you could design the whole project yourself, if you could design the next pieces of your life, that's what the universe is trying to tell you. You don't have to be scared of making the wrong decision. Just call in your pantheon. Call in your pantheon. Call in your team at this particular moment, and things will be fine. This, for you, some of you, again, be supported within your spirituality. Whatever road that happens to be in that and be in that phase, so that your pantheon of people can support you. It's really actually going to turn out well. I think you're going to be surprised, Capricorn, about how well this is going to turn out. So just seek clarity and it will come. All right. Alrighty then. So let us see. We're going to go into the special signs for Capricorn Sun. Okay. We're going to pull the cards for each, and then I'll read them. Capricorn Sun, please. Ooh. Okay, what do we got here, universe? How do you want me to do this? Got it. Okay. Then Capricorn, we're going on with our Starseed Oracle. Sun. Capricorn. Woo! Went flying. Capricorn Sun. Capricorn Rising, please. Thank you. And Capricorn Moon, please. Capricorn Moon. Thank you. It's the second, okay, second one. Thank you. Okay. And finally, the last deck we're going to use to get your stacks here is the Earth Magic deck. Here we go. Capricorn Sun, please. Ooh. Thank you. Capricorn Rising, please. Ooh, my goodness gracious. Okay. And then Capricorn Moon, please. Do you want this one too? Yes. Got it. Okie dokie, here we go. So, if you are a Capricorn Sun, these are your additional messages. Okay. The first thing that we have here is energy of 7, lunar eclipse. So 777 sitting here. Do the research on what that is meaning to you. We have lunar eclipse energy, all about change. Okay, so if you did moon magic when we had the lunar eclipses back about 6 months ago, know that this is what's showing up for you now. Okay. You have the energy of the Aquarius I know energy. It's possible that you have Aquarius in your chart. You might want to take a look at the Aquarius reading that we have already posted, just so that you have another way of maybe taking a look at something. But it's the energy of I know. The Aquarius energy that pops up sometimes can be in the 11th house. So it's possible that there's a friend that is associated. I'm just leaving the word friend be very, very loose. Okay. In the energy of the Starseed Oracle, what we have is you are not alone, okay? You may have felt as though you've been in isolation a little bit. You need some physical connection. You need to get out, and you need to get out into the community as well. Open yourself up to change in that way, okay? Now, from the Earth Magic deck, you have 2 different cards, and they're both very, very powerful cards. The first one that you have here, Capricorn, is Shaman. You have the Shaman card. So it's very, very possible that you definitely need to get on the spiritual path, and you have to leave 3D so that you can start doing more of the 4 or 5D work that's available and out there, because people need your gifts. They need the magic that is within you. So don't stop. Continue to do the work, okay? Because that is your passion. That's all I have to say about that. Now, if you are a Capricorn Rising, then here's your energy. Take a look at the Libra reading. Take a look at whether or not you have Libra that's in your chart. But what you have here is the support of Libra. Libra, I balance. That is the energy of the 7th house. The energy of the 7th house usually has a lot to do with relationships. So I'm just going to leave relationships as it is as well. Okay, what is it that you need in that balance? This period is a portal period for you. I would really pay attention to the 10/10 Sunday date that we have, that portal that shows up here. Doors are opening for you. You get to decide what you want to do. There are rewards in this situation, and this is a big-ass wild card for you, okay? Portal energy. Walk through that portal, okay? The other card that you got out of this deck was Breath of the Cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Overanalysis paralysis, right? The universe is trying to give you something. Don't tell them what to do. You ask for it, let them give it to you. Step out of the way, okay? There you go. Breath of the Cosmos is upon you. The other thing you have here is Green Man. Synergy. There's synergy in all the different things that are happening around you, okay? And then the very last card that we have is this full moon is a completion. This is a completion. You are onto a brand new cycle. So earn, own, and respect that this is where you're at on your journey, okay? Now, if you are a Capricorn Moon, then this is what we have. I want to double check. Did this come out for... Yeah, I think this came out... Sorry, this came out from the last Virgo reading too, I believe it was. Cancer energy. I feel. So it's very important that you let go and you release when you have this 5 of Cups moment. Okay? It's very important that you release the old energy that's associated with that. It's okay to feel. We all have to feel, right? Just don't stay there. And if you've left a partner, then feel the feels, but you still got to do the thing that you got to do, okay? So feel. Also take a look at the Cancer reading. If you have Cancer in your chart, that might be supportive for you as well. Empathetic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours, which is contributing to the reason why you have so many feels. Let go of the things that no longer belong to you. Okay? The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Okay, on my website I have a big story about why I have the name that I have and what it is. But basically the peony doesn't compare herself to the rose. They both have different frequencies. They both have different scents. They both have different meanings, purposes for being here. You don't need to compare yourself to anybody else. This is your road and you're the only one that can walk your road. Okay? If you haven't figured it out, this is your wake-up call. We have the energy of tsunami in here, okay? And again, with the feelings, you have not really shared and released the things that need to be released. The other thing is that there is so much power that is within you, and you're showing this much, and you are very, very powerful as an individual, and you need to harness that. Okay, so in order for you to be able to do that, you've got to be able to feel the feels, all right, so that you can be all of who you are. You don't have to do everything with all of that, but you have to know that that is how powerful that you are, okay? So whether or not you are a Capricorn Sun or Capricorn Rising or Capricorn Moon, I do hope that you received some really good information out of this particular reading. And if you did, help me out, put a like on that so that I can be found in the algorithms to help other people as well. Feel free to share this out with anyone else that you want to be able to do that with. Subscribe if you haven't already done that. That would be great. That way you'll be notified of all the readings that are posted. If you didn't get everything that you wanted out of this reading, that's totally fine. Make sure, because you're being told where to go here, make sure you're taking a look at your sun, your moon, your rising sign, your north node, and if you have any of these special things in your chart, then you're going to maybe take a look at those postings as well. If you are looking for a personal one-to-one session, make sure that you take a look in the description box below. I am still taking bookings for new clients, and I would love to be able to help you if that is what you are called to as well. So Capricorn, thank you so much for hanging out with me and giving me your time. I really do appreciate it. But having said that, I'm going to say many, many, many blessings on this journey that you have this particular week. And we will see you next week. Many blessings. Bye for now.